Hello friends, this is Bilal Haider and today we are going to learn about another array method. So we already know that we have this this text array, and if we want to push a new method to it at the end of the array, we can do so by writing text.push, okay, or whatever your array name is, you type that name and push a new element to it. So if I run my code here, right, you see that I have Earth and Mars at the beginning, and then I pushed Moon to it. Now I have Earth, Mars and Moon, right? But what if we want to push something, a new element basically, at the beginning of an array? How can we do that? So there is a method to do that. So that method is called Unshift. Okay, I know the method sounds weird, but it is what it is. So Unshift, right? And if I add Moon to it and I console log my array, right? If I run my code now, you'll see that it adds a new element at the beginning of the array. So this can be very useful in several scenarios where we want to maybe build a queue or something, where we want to push elements at the beginning of an array, and that's how we can do that. So if I go down below here, and if I want to add more than one elements at the beginning of the array, we can use the same unshift method. Let me not remove the console log from here, and let's add another element like so. So we can use the unshift method to add multiple items at the beginning of the array, and you'll see that it's going to correctly insert the elements. So this method can be very useful where you want to add elements to your arrays at the beginning of the arrays. So let's actually go ahead and do insert an object, right? So let's say we have an object and we have in this object a username, right? So username header, right? So let's say we have an array with objects with users, right? And we want to insert a new user to this array. We can do so by passing a username object to it, right? So if I run my code now, you'll see that at the beginning my array had only two JSON objects in it, right? One was the username Bilal and the other one was username Heather, right? And later I decided to add another user at the beginning of the array, so I can use the unshift method to add a new element to this array and at the beginning of the array, so it correctly inserts my new element at the beginning of this array. So it can be very useful for you, so I guess you should also make a note about it and maybe use it in your programs whenever you find a need for it. So I guess I'll see you in the next video.